with stones. These are carnelian stones with pattern on these stones. But this is like a carved piece of bone that's all carved in there. You can see like the texture to it. And then these beads are all carved. It's absolutely beautiful. And then here's the clasp in the back. That one's 25. I will run that one. Kind of sorry, the black is blowing out the exposure here, but you can definitely, at least you can see it. I usually have daytime sales, so these the late night sale, it's a experience to juggle the lighting. Oh my gosh, already 5:22. My goodness, time flies on these sales. Let's do this one next. This is more, I'm just kind of calling it boho, right? This is actually like a South American, Central American style, but I think it's just got like kind of hippie boho sort of vibes. This is I guess they call it a Mexican wedding necklace or a wedding chain. I think they could make them in different lengths and they would actually loop them around two people while getting married. Here, let me show the details up really close. This one is not sterling. I did test it. Sometimes they're sterling. Look at the rope detail. It's well made and it's definitely handmade. You can see it's kind of like each bead is a little bit different. They're sort of all hammered differently. And then this roping is really, really delicate. So I will start the auction on this one. Oh, excuse me, throat bubble. This one is, what did I say, $32. But look at how just delicate that is. And this is Mexican. I think there was a couple different regions in Central America where this was a tradition. And it just looks boho to me. At first I thought it might have been like some sort of Southeast Asian or something. Okay, give me a second to figure out which one this is. I have two of these gemstone necklaces. Okay, this one has the brown at the bottom. So it's this one. There's kids at my window. Sorry if you hear that. So this one is the longer of the two. It's all sorts of different types of stones. My camera is really not doing it justice right now. Look at how beautiful that is. There's amethyst and a bunch of other stones. I definitely cannot name them all, but it's very, very, very pretty. This one is 34 inches long. I will start the auction. $24. Yeah, okay. 34 inches long, $24. Gosh, I feel like maybe, does that help? Maybe a little bit. That might help a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see it a little bit better. Guess I had too much light. And then this one is $26 because it's a teeny tiny bit longer. Same kind of thing, but the pattern, like the arrangement of the stones is a little bit different. There you can see all the different beautiful stones, a little bit of amethyst. There's some green stones in there. I will start the auction on that one. Like I said, that one's $26 and 35 inches long. And here's the clasp on both of them. I'll just show you this one because it's not on here now. There is an actual clasp. Look, you could definitely layer them. That's pretty. I like the layered. We like the multi-strand look. Okay, 4 more minutes. I knew I wasn't going to get through everything, but let's just go to the grand finale. I think I could probably talk about these for 4 minutes. Maybe I want to show the butterfly actually, because this one's my favorite one. And I definitely think it needs its moment. Look at the smiley face on it too. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? I will go ahead and run the butterfly. This is sterling silver. It is tested. 3 different stones. I think we have Veracite, turquoise, and unknown with that little pink. I couldn't figure this one out. It does have a crack, maybe a crack. No, actually, that's just how it's carved. I take it back. You can see it's kind of faceted the way it's carved. So no crack on that one. Sometimes the stones have cracks in them. And then look at the back. Again, we have the iconic imagery there. I think that one's a peacock and that's some sort of goat situation. I don't really know, but we're going to start the auction on that one. Absolutely beautiful. This is $210 if you're watching on the replay. I always run everything a little bit cheaper in the live sale, though. If you go back later on, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't live without that. When I list them, I have to up the price just a little bit. I try to entice you with really good deals during a live sale. But I also accept offers, so don't be shy. If there's something you love and you want to make an offer on it, I can always entertain offers. Okay, the grand finale of this show. And now I need to find it in here. There we go. Okay, these 2 gigantic cuffs. Holy moly. So there's a bunch of words in there. I guess this is Afghan Turkmen cuffs. I have seen them before. I was able to find comps and stuff on these. These are sterling silver. These tested as sterling. There are 2 of them, so 1 on each wrist. They're gigantic. I mean, it goes about halfway up my forearm. You can't really tell as I cannot put it on. My wrists don't do cuffs very well, but gigantic. The 2 of them combined weight is over a pound. So we have over a pound of sterling here. This detail is really awesome. The way, just that attention to detail on like the edge of it. It's not just straight across. I'm going to run it. It's $600 for the pair, which I know this isn't exactly an impulse buy, but it did have an original price tag on there of $1,000. So I don't know if she paid $1,000 for them, but it did have that price on it, which is wild. And I'm just happy to be able to show you. It's got these nice red stones. I can't tell if they're stones or glass, but we'll just do a really detailed look here. Right, right, Blake? You could really ward off somebody with these things. All right, guys. Thank you for watching my sale. This was super fun. We are now going to go raid Janet Loves to Shop. She's up next on our train. And we'll just end it with that right there. Thanks, guys, so much. Thanks for being here. I'll see you later.
Mommy?